Hi, my name's Andy Retz. I'm the collision repair and refinish instructor here at Lorenzo Walker Technical College. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the shop. It is a complete collision program, all the way from small dent repair to framework to structural panel replacement, all the way through all the painting processes and things like that. In here we have a bunch of different cars that the students work on. A few that are school-owned cars that they constantly work on, but most of them are customer cars we bring in from outside, just like a regular body shop. So I actually run the class like it would be a regular shop out in the real world. When you leave my class, you should be adapted or able to adapt into a shop situation at the drop of a hat. It won't be any different than what you just came out of right here in school. Come on this way and we'll take a quick walk through the paint booth, bring you out of the paint room and give you a little more information about the automotive collision career. In here, obviously you can see some of the parts for the vehicles are being cut in. Cut in means that's when you paint the edges and get it all ready to be put on the car to then have the exterior painted so everything matches up nice and looks good. We're going to kind of move through the paint booth. Which is a heated paint booth, which is top of the line for South Florida. Most shops these days don't even have heated paint booths because of the cost. So the schools put a lot of money into making sure that we have all state-of-the-art equipment. We have a brand new frame machine, a velocity measuring system. We write estimates just like insurance companies. You'll learn to do everything in the collision industry right here. Come on into the mixing room. Most people, when they start out, they usually think they want to go into auto mechanics. And a lot of people don't realize that in the collision industry, if you know what you're doing, it's a little bit more lucrative than auto mechanics. Your regular technician who's been working for 5 or 10 years in the industry, who is no longer a helper, but a technician on his own, they're making anywhere from $80,000 to $120,000 a year, just like that. It's a commission-based job, and it pays pretty well. Basically, you have body techs and you have painters, and body techs range in that 80 to 120 range. The painters usually range in that 80 to 100 range. It's all about how much work you do, how fast you work, and what you accomplish. If you are good at what you do, the sky's the limit. If you want to work all day, every day, you can double that income. So, all right, so this is the classroom. Just like your regular standard classroom, although I do have a couple workstations set up. I usually have the students in groups of 2 or 3 work on estimatics for a little bit. That way, you guys, when you leave here, you know how to write and read an estimate. Over here in the far corner is our velocity measuring system. It's a laser measuring system. We take it out to a separate work area that I have where the frame machine is set up, and we measure vehicles, do structural replacement of frame rails, core supports, quarter panels, all the weld-on pieces of the car. So you're going to learn everything you need to know when you leave here to start in the collision industry, probably as a high-level helper working under a master technician. You may still need to work under a master tech for a year or two to get your tool base built up and really, build a reputation for yourself in the industry. So there's a really high demand for my students right now out in the local industry here in Naples. There are not enough technicians to fill all the spaces in the shop. It's good to talk to you, and hopefully we'll see you here in the shop sometime soon.